Y'all ever thought when growing up that piracy was normal? My PSP? Hacked. My DS? I had an R4 card. Hacked. Me going for a layup during lunch? Hacked. Allegedly. I feel like I was pretty spoiled as a kid with games. Not really because my parents bought them for me, but more like my brother would download all these games on the internet for me. Eventually, I think I annoyed my older brother a little too much, because he didn't want to download games for me no more. Maybe it's because I saved over his Pokemon Sapphire game that had a Jirachi in it. You know, I don't blame him. I would have been heated if someone did that to me. But he basically told me to fuck off. So, what do you think I did? Yep, I got my other brother's laptop, and I started learning how to download and pirate games on my own. Me being the genius that I am, it got a little too Mickey for me too fast. Downloading these PSP and DS games, it was too easy. I needed a little bit more of a challenge. So I started downloading games for my PC. Well, not really my PC, my brother's laptop. I really don't know why the fuck I picked Fable 1 as my first game to try and pirate, but I did anyways. I felt like a goddamn caveman discovering fire for the first time, because learning all these things like torrents, mounting ISOs, and finding a certain website where pirates live felt a little foreign to me. By the luck of the gods and YouTube tutorials, I was able to get Fable 1 pretty damn easily. Keep in mind, I think I'm probably like 12 when all of this is happening, so I didn't know anything about setting up a VPN or setting up your download and upload speeds. So for all the leechers who downloaded off of me, you're welcome. And for our old internet provider, I'm surprised you never sent me a letter in the mail. Honestly, they probably thought no one gives a shit about this old ass game. A couple weeks passed by. I'm playing the game. I made sure to murk the bandits, and I also murked my rival. But the Green Goblin mess was talking to me. It was telling me I needed to download another game. And which one did I pick? Another unk-ass old game, GTA San Andreas. Fun fact, I actually had this on my Xbox 360, but now I'm just doing this for the love of the game. I wanted to follow the damn train, and I also wanted to try out multiplayer online. I was doing GTA RP before it became paywalled. Shout out T Grizzly. Side note, my brother's PC was also stone-aged by this point. This is like around 2012 or 2013. It was running on Windows XP, and I couldn't even get this laptop to install and run League of Legends. Thank God. I dodged a damn bullet by never getting into that game. But let's switch over back onto GTA San Andreas. With some more help from YouTube tutorials and some shady websites, I was able to download and install San Andreas without any trouble. I was 2 for 2, baby. The back-to-back pirating champ. A few more weeks passed by. My confidence is at an all-time high now in pirating. However, another game caught my eye. What game is that, you wonder? It was none other than Minecraft. I was seeing this game get glazed on YouTube, and I needed to see what all the hype was about. Me being the cheapskate that I wasn't gonna pay for it. So I audibled to what I knew was best. This was gonna be my magnum opus. My brother's laptop was pretty much on its last legs. The battery was drained, the charger was being held together by tape, and it was just too slow in general. It could barely open a Wikipedia page in Chrome now. That's how bad it was getting. You can call me Michael Jordan. I was about to go for a three-peat. Last dance type shit. One more chip before we ride off into the sunset. So, I went off to research yet again. Another round of Bandicam tutorials and shitty dubstep intros. I found my link to download Minecraft. Unfortunately for me, whatever I downloaded wasn't Minecraft. Instead, it looked like it installed something that looked like an antivirus software. I was a mix of mad and a little confused. What the hell did I just download, I thought to myself. Whatever it wasn't Minecraft. Whatever. I can always uninstall it and then look for another link. So, I closed out of the program. But, for some reason, it would keep on reopening. I'd hit close, and then another window would open. And then I'd hit close again, and then another window would open. What the fuck was going on? After trying this a few times, another window opened up, but I wasn't prepared for what I would see. I saw some sort of timer in the background, but I also saw some text. The text pretty much said, "Your computer is cooked with viruses. And if you don't pay this fee before the timer goes off, all your files will be deleted. What the fuck? Well, there goes my dreams of a three-peat. In an act of heroism, I shut off the computer and I went to go play on my Xbox. Hell no, I'm not paying the fee that they asked. For one, I don't have a credit card, so what am I gonna pay them with? And two, yeah, I'm not trying to die if I tell my brother or my parents that I got a virus on his laptop. I really didn't want to get roasted about this by my brother. But as time got closer, I started to panic. What do? I would spend some hours after school trying to figure out what I needed to do to restore my brother's laptop. Some days pass, and I think I'm ready to give it a try. However, when I logged into my account, I was shocked to find out that the virus was actually gone. I didn't hear anything from my brother during this time about it either. It was just gone. But I also noticed that something else was gone. All my files. Fable, gone. San Andreas, gone. The only thing I had were the stock programs that came pre-installed. Maybe you were hoping for a climactic ending, but no. Either the files were wiped out by the program, or he just reset the computer. That pretty much ended my saga of me pirating and using laptops. I wouldn't get my hands on an actual PC until the end of my senior year. I finally got some bread by working a job that year, so I ended up buying a PC. Oh, how simple life was back then, when that was the biggest worry for me. If there's any moral to this story, I can say this. Maybe I should have just paid that $25 for Minecraft. And if my older brother is watching this video, yeah, that was me. My bad, big bro. I hope you enjoyed my little yap sesh, and if you have any suggestions on what I should talk about next, let me know in the comments below. Check out the rest of my channel to see any more videos I have. I'm just kidding, I don't have any other videos. This is the first one. Along with that, I hope you enjoyed the gameplay. I had a chill time playing Call of the Dead on Plutonium. If you know what that is, then you probably know how I got Black Ops as well. I guess some things never change.